Rehan School Notes is live again. Today, my name is Yana, and I'm collecting feedback from students and facilitators to understand what supports their work and what makes it harder. We discuss training, tools, operations, and more. Today's guest is Fabha BusinessWali. She is a student and facilitator at Rehan School, Lahore, and online academy as well. Am I right, Fabha?
Yes, I'm working on these projects currently.
So you work in the physical school and online academy as well?
No, I'm actually leading Lahore campus. That is physical, but I'm leading online.
So please give us that context. And for anyone meeting you for the first time, can you briefly describe what you facilitate and what was your journey, how you connected with Rehan School, what was your life before, how it looked like? I guess you are like very young, 18 years old, so like fresh, still student maybe. So please let us bring us closer to your life.
Sure. So, as you all know, this is Fabha BusinessWali, and I'm 18 years old, and I'm living currently in Lahore, Pakistan. And I've been part of Rehan School for the past 2 years. In April, it'll be 2 years basically. So, before joining Rehan School, I was doing my regular schooling. I completed my metric, that is like 10th grade. And just after completing giving my boards exam, I joined Rehan School, and I joined as a student in level 1 of Rehan School, and in a few months, I was assigned the duty of an assistant facilitator. I starting leading the class and just guiding the students in the class. And after that, I was offered an internship within the Rehan School. It was an admission internship basically. So I joined it. It really changed me a lot. I did an internship for like 5 months. Yeah, for 5 months. And in that part of internship, I used to take calls from the leads. I used to guide them about Rehan School. I used to take admissions and all that thing. And then after that, I have also worked with 𝘚𝘚 in different projects. And currently, right now, I'm basically focusing on Rehan School Lahore campus. I'm leading it online. It is an physical campus, but I'm leading it online. And Alhamdulillah, we have graduated one batch, and right now 2 batches are ongoing. And also, in like 2 weeks ago, I was also given a project of Botswana class. We recently started it. So these are some things that I have been doing.
Oh, wonderful. So can you tell us more about this Rehan School project, how it is different from normal school? What is the curriculum? What's your point of view about, different schooling system in your country? How do you see Rehan school system?
Okay, so it is changed. Definitely, it's really different from other schooling. As I mentioned, I completed my 10th grade before joining Rehan School, so it was quietly it was extremely different. In Pakistan, usually the studies are like theory based. There's not a lot of practical stuff, so all you need to do is just learn each and every word, and then you just appear in the exam and you give the exam. But in Rehan School, things are quite changed. Over here, students are just practicing everything. As I'm just 18, when I joined Rehan School, I was 16 years old, and I worked in admissions. I have called strangers for admission. I have guided them. So it was a whole new experience. And now at the age of 18, I'm leading a school. So that's how it has really changed. And the curriculum, it includes basically it includes like we have two things going on. Like we have the short-term journey, that is foundation, and then our long-term journey that starts with our level 1, and then we have the teachers training, we have coding. So there are so many projects that are going on right now.
So if I'm a parent,
we are
and I call you, hello, I would like to admit my child to Rehan school, but I'm not sure, like, what is it? Can you please explain me what my child will learn, and what's the benefit of admitting him, applying for this Rehan school admission? Like, I'm very unsure. Parent, I want the best for my child. I have probably heard, something on internet, on Facebook. I saw something about Rehan school, so I would like my child to try this. But still, can you explain me, how my child will benefit from this learning journey?
So over here, the students are learning like basic graphic designing, video editing, all these tasks like TEDx reviews, podcasting as well, which is quite, I think so. It is also really helpful for communication, and also students are interacting globally, not only on the national level. And coding, that is a big part of Rehan's ecosystem, as Rehan mostly focuses on coding. So students are making their own websites, they are making apps, they are making games, and right now all the servers or all the softwares portal that the students are working on are also being controlled by the students of Rehan School. So now they are making softwares, they're making portals, and so the benefit that you or the student is going to have is they are going to have a hand-on experience or everything. They are not just going to learn everything word to word. They are actually going to experience it, and they're going to do it physically. So also it is really helpful, all the tasks that are included in the curriculum, in communication, in networking, which is a huge part, and also confidence building. There's so many, every task has its own benefit. Like if we talk about just podcasting, it connects to individuals, and right now you are like on the other side of the world and I'm on the other side of the world, but we are connecting right now online. So you connect globally, you get a chance to speak, you get a chance to ask questions, and also like you build connections, and they might go long term and they might help you in future. And also it helps your communication. And if we talk just about TEDx talk reviews, it helps you like learning about how people's journey, things they have gone through, and you can learn from their experiences, the challenges they faced, or the things that they learn, and you can implement in that those things in your life. So it is really helpful. Coding, as I mentioned, you can create whatever you want. You just have to use your creativity, and if you know the skill of coding, you can build anything. And so these are some things that I think so are included in the curriculum, and it can definitely benefit the students.
So, but if my child, will be doing interviews and all will be on social media, I'm very afraid that my child will be in danger or, exposed to the harsh environment on social media. And I'm a little bit concerned about that, this safety. How can you help me to understand this part?
Okay, so there is always a good and a bad, positive and negative part of something. So it depends on you how you use it. Like if your child is not on social media, but they are still like watching YouTube, watching Netflix, or playing games, you still don't know what kind of content they are engaging with. So even if they are like going public, even if they are on the social media account, the school is accountable of everything. They are seeing their profiles. The reason why we ask the students to make their profiles public is that we all can see it. We can all see, the parents can see, the facilitators, everyone, that what kind of content they are sharing. And we definitely look after the students, like what content they are sharing. And like for their safety, like for their online safety, we take precautions on that as well. We guide them thoroughly about all these things. So it depends on the student, and it depends on you how you use a certain thing in a good way or in like a negative way.
Yeah, what if there are some scammers and they go after my son?
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are. My question was like, what if there are some scammers and they go after my son? Will he be able to protect himself?
If he do have enough knowledge about using social medias, he will. But for like the students who are like 14 plus or like 13 plus, they somehow get a bit of like awareness that how what kind of people there are out. But for the students that are like under 13 or like 9 or 10, of course they are really young. So we usually ask the parents to keep an eye on the students, because when we go public, we get a lot of friend requests. We get a lot of comments under our post. Some are also weird, and you don't have to respond to all of the comments, or you don't have to accept all the friend requests that you have got. We tell the students to be really mindful about with whom you are connecting with. Do a complete like detail, go through their profiles, see what kind of content they are sharing. Are they in mutual friends with Sir Rehan, Sir Dolat, or your facilitators? Are they from your network? If they are not, just ignore them. And if you like continuously, if you're getting some messages, like scammers usually go through your messenger and they text you or share like different pictures, videos, and all that stuff. So just block them. You don't need to reply, or you don't need to connect with them. Just block them and just ignore them. And share, especially share it with your facilitators. It is really important. Just don't keep it to yourself. Just share it with your parents, your facilitators. Tell them if you get any type of like text or something, or you think something, if you think that there is something off, just ask your facilitator about it and get help from them.
Okay, I have heard that Rehan School is teaching kids artificial intelligence and how to work with it. And, there is a lot of stuff now on social media, many articles which are saying that artificial intelligence will take kids' intelligence, and our kids will become more stupid. And so I'm afraid of this. Can you help me understand how Rehan School actually approaches this artificial intelligence, and how kids become confident to work with them?
Okay, so there are so many ways of using the AI tools. You either be too much dependent on them, like you cannot work without them, or you just use your own mind, your own creativity, and you just get a help from them. Like usually in classrooms, students are asked to solve the problems if any other students are facing. Um, we teach them for like we teach them critical thinking. We ask them to solve their problems by themselves, but if they are unable to solve them, then they can take help from any AI tool. But rather than just being too much dependent on the AI tools, like different tasks that are like Canva posts, students create them themselves. They don't really take a lot of help from the AI or anything. We just give them a quote and we ask them to design them by your own creativity. Or like any other, like if they are making a TEDx talk review, we ask the students to watch the TEDx talk and just speak whatever thoughts that come to your mind, whatever you have learned, just tell that. So these are some things that I think students can do and practice to like not to be too much dependent on the AI tools, rather than just being just be like, you can take help from them, but you should definitely use your own creativity and your own minds more often.
Thank you, Fabha. That was a really nice game. If I'm a teacher, now I'm a teacher, and I have heard that in Pakistan, artificial intelligence will be included in the curriculum in the traditional schools as well.
Yes.
So I can imagine that the teachers usually are focused on what they are teaching, right? And they don't learn artificial intelligence, right? So they have to now learn how it works and what is it, and they probably will go and have some courses. So if some teacher wants to learn at Rehan School, you have this teacher AI program or teacher facilitator program. And if teacher comes
it's
to
teachers training program.
Yeah, and when I, for example, I'm a teacher and I want to come to Rehan School to learn about AI, so I can actually teach it to the students in my class. Okay, how it works? How long it is? Do you know how long the training is?
Yes, so basically there are a total of like 6 levels in our teachers training, and each level is for 2 months. So in a year you can complete all the levels. So well, we usually offer level 1 and level 2 first, and which, like, if you only talk about the level 1, it just generally goes like for 2 months, or if we extend it, it might go to 3 months, but it is basically for 2 months. And for the teachers, mostly the tasks are same as they are for the students, but they learn the use of AI tools, they learn the use of ChatGPT, they learn the use of Canva, they learn the use of basic coding tools as well. And the most important thing that I feel like students are sorry, and the teachers are learning here is the problem solving skills. Like in mostly some we usually stuck between the problems and we don't know how to solve them, but in our classes students solve their own problems. Either they use the AI tools or they just solve them by themselves. So for the teachers it is also really beneficial because um, AI tools can help in so many ways. Like for the teachers, if they are doing some planning or they are preparing a lecture, they can do it with the help of ChatGPT. They can ask ChatGPT to have an engaging way to present that lecture to the students, that the students get engaged. I have tried it as well. My mother is a teacher, so I've helped her as well through ChatGPT for her planning, and it actually got really better because like teachers are asked to do planning for like for a week ahead. So you just do planning and you know what have to teach your students on each day. So it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of thinking, but by doing it with the help of ChatGPT, you consume the time. It really saves your time and your energy at the same time, and you can really write the lectures more engaging for the students. So yes, this is how it is. It just goes about 2 months each level, and you can complete it on your pace as well.
I guess that this learning how to learn and how to solve the problem, troubleshoot, is really important because the AI, we have like every day new AI coming, new tool is there, and so many already for different kind of tasks. So I guess it's really important to learn how to work with the artificial intelligence and because there will be another tomorrow. So do you think teachers are a little bit like stiff in being flexible, because I know that in Rehan School there are facilitators, not teachers. So are they able to learn to facilitate the class even in traditional schools?
I do agree that teachers, we have set this standard, maybe, I don't know if it's only in Pakistan or is it is in other countries as well, that the teachers are never wrong, or whatever the teacher says, it is right. So in Rehan School, there's no concept of teachers. We don't have teachers. We have facilitators that are only there to help the student. They are only there to guide them. They are only there to solve their problems if they want their help. That's only their responsibility. They are learning themselves. They don't know anything. They are also learning. They are also in learning phase. They are learning AI tools on daily basis, and they teach students as well. So for the teachers, they need to be flexible, because as the world changes, the idea of education and the idea of learning also changes. Now students
Yeah.
don't really engage with the activities where they only have to learn. It really drains your energy. So like if the students are giving, if they are given the space to experiment or to do something practical, they learn more easily. So the teachers need to be flexible with it, and rather than just presenting yourself as you are always right, you should accept it that you might be wrong sometimes, and you should learn things time to time.
Yeah, and let actually kids to engage in the class, right? In the classroom, in that subject that is taught. Like I have seen in many online classes of Rehan School, that kids are peer-to-peer teaching, so they really become good facilitators at the same time. What is the atmosphere in your class? Tell me. Kids are sitting, I can imagine, at the tables in front of the laptop, and how it looks like in the class.
Sometimes it's quite fun. Sometimes it does get chaotic, because sometimes the students are from their home, like they are taking class from home. So sometimes it does get chaotic, like they are like moving in the cameras or just doing their stuff,
Siblings
because they are,
also
yeah,
around.
they're young, definitely. And for them it is like a fun job taking an online class, because usually we have books, we are reading and reading, but for them, when it is about an online class sitting in front of camera, they take it as a fun. So as you also said, that we have peer-to-peer learning. The facilitator starts the class, but the students are the monitors, the students are the system facilitators, the student guide other students, they help them, and they are learning themselves, they are helping other students as well. So it creates a really good bond. In Rehan School, I've seen that mostly, no matter which campus student you are, like students are really connected. They know each other and they talk to each other. So the environment in the class is just like we are learning new thing every day. Either a student comes up and they tell us that we have discovered a new tool, should we tell to the class? And we are like, of course, tell the other kids as well. So because they are given the space of learning themselves, as we ask them to learn by yourselves, so they get really exciting, they explore so much. And then they come to class, they tell us that they have explored this tool or that tool, or they have explored this. So usually that's the environment of our class. It's quite fun. We have like yoga and meditation session, then we have, mostly our classes have like a gaming session on Saturdays. So we just don't do any tasks, we do nothing, we just play games online. So that's how our classes goes.
That's the bonding time, probably the best, right? The gaming session.
Yeah.
As you were explaining to parents a lot, as you said in the beginning, what is Rehan School about? Can you tell us what are these most often misconceptions which you meet when you meet people? What are these misconceptions? What they tell you that maybe they don't believe in the system, or What is it?
Um, I don't think so. It is like they don't believe in the system, because it's a whole like culture change. In Pakistan, the studies are really different from all around the world, as I also mentioned earlier. So for the parents, it is really, and for elderly people, I would say it is really hard to accept that the students are using technology to learn, that the students are not going to schools anymore, or the students are not like like studying medical or engineering or that stuff. So for them it is kind of hard to accept. And it is if in terms of Rehan school, it is an experimental school, and it was developed like 3 years ago, so it's not like fully mature yet. But the parents, they think that whatever we are doing is, we have to be perfect. There's this kind of concept as well. The parent accept us to make no mistakes. They expect that we are doing everything perfectly, and we are not. We make so many mistakes along the way. We have learned over. I've been with the Rehan School, as I mentioned, for 2 years, and the time that I joined Rehan School, it was totally different. We didn't have a lot of things to do. Like it was just we don't even had books at that time, honestly. We just had a puff, it was like a flyer or something, and it was written that these are the tasks that you have to do. So it was like that. But now the students are given so many facilities, and there are so many like amazing softwares and portals that they are using. They are like putting their attendance, they are just adding their details and putting their task on it. So there are so many facilities that students have right now. So parents do usually have this concept that everything needs to be perfect in the schools. The facilitators can't make any mistakes, or they also they usually have the question that what will be the future of our kids, like
Mm.
because over here the degree is a huge thing. Like you need to have a degree in for surviving. So for them it is like, if our students are not going to get, if our kids are not going to get degree, how they're going to survive? And so like in other countries, they don't really consider the degrees. The majority countries consider the skills that a person has to offer. But in Pakistan, the degree is everything. You might know nothing about anything, but if you have a degree, you can survive. So that's the question that mostly parents have, that what would be the future of our
Kids. Mhm.
child, that if we enroll it, so how is gonna help him, or how is gonna how is he is gonna survive in the future.
You know, there is this a huge topic today that AI will take the jobs, right?
Yeah.
And there was an amazing TED talk which kids of Rehan School were listening and reviewing about this, and it just the parents just can go and visit any like job portal, and they will find a lot of jobs that they were not here 5 years ago, like total serious jobs, social media management. And you know, my parents also, they wouldn't understand like, what is this job about? It's not real work, it's not real job. So I understand that older people might not understand that the jobs will be different in future. And we need to prepare our kids for the future, and it's changing really quickly. So what about when parents, for example, say, but we don't know if our kid is like, how can I know he is good at Rehan School? Like, I don't see, you know, any grades. How I can know if my kid is like improving, or I cannot evaluate my kid, you know. So how Rehan School actually like manage this? Like there are no grading, there are no grades, there is no grading system. How parents can know? What you tell them?
So now, like most of us are using portals. So in portals, we do have the option of weekly report. the facilitators can so basically they are just tasks that are mentioned, and the it shows the number of tasks the students have done in this week, the tasks that were pending, and all the status that were rejected or that were accepted, so that can be shared to the parents. But usually our team uh, stay in touch with the parents, because we really believe that making connections with parents is also quite important. So yeah, because kids can understand, but parents, it is hard to make elder people understand, so you have to be really connected to the parents as well, as much as with kid. So we just we do have parents meeting, we tell their progress, or like if we feel the student is not, as a facilitator, you do feel that the students might energies might is kind of weak or low, or he is not really participating, or he's not like engaging in the class, because as I said, we have the environment in the class that every student is given the chance to speak. So if everyone is engaging but there are some students that are not engaging, so the facilitators do talk to the parents to address this issue very early, so we can address it. And we do see that these issues so many times, because students are not really habitual of using laptops. It also drained their energy. The time that I joined Rehan school, we used to have a class for 4 hours. We used to start the class at 9 a.m. and it used to end at 1 p.m. So sitting in front of the laptop for 4 hours was a really tough job. So we address these issues really often from the parents. So we stay in touch with them. We try to give the student is like we ask the student to speak up if there's something they need to add, or if they have any suggestion they can give us. So that's how usually we keep in touch with the parents and make sure the issues are resolved.
Many parents probably say that, okay, I want my daughter to become a doctor. So I want to talk about that 𝘠𝘬 concept. The students choose their 𝘠𝘬 name, which mirrors their area of interest or some problems they want to solve in the community. And the Rehan School is actually putting this huge goal, like impact 1 million of people in your community and build startup on that problem. So, are parents actually satisfied with what their kids will become? Like, where do you see students of Rehan School in, I don't know, 10 years or 20 years or 5 years, what they become?
Okay, so if we start with just the question, the 𝘠𝘬 system. So we usually ask the students to just select a 𝘠𝘬 from them. It's if someone is choosing like Dr. Wali, I don't think so. We do have that in our 𝘠𝘬 list. But if a student choose Dr. Wali, so it doesn't make her a doctor. So we suggest the students to select a 𝘠𝘬 or Wali for the problems that you want to resolve. In Pakistan there are so many doctors, honestly, and they are jobless. But there are so many problems that they are facing, and there is no one to solve them. So rather than
Yeah,
being the
like
doctor,
for example, problem with water or trash everywhere in Pakistan,
yeah,
electricity, and
exactly,
these problems, like they are still there, and it should be honestly already solved, right?
yeah,
So so
yes.
this is the future of Rehan School students, leaders of their communities, solving these issues which people actually are facing every day.
Yeah, I do see the students of Rehan School solving these issues that the people are facing on daily day life, but they are unable to resolve them. It's mainly because they don't have a lot of courage to take a step. So I feel like the students of Rehan School are really confident, and they are there to like step ahead and resolve that issue. Apologies, there's an electricity cut down.
We just talk about it. Can we continue a little bit? 5 minutes maybe.
Yeah, we can. It's okay. It's all right.
Um, I was thinking, for example, if it's really not missing in Rehan school classes, like, for example, biology, physics, or mathematics, is it possible to bring these topics still in the classroom? And to approach them maybe differently, like, I don't know, there's probably no, like, 𝘠𝘠𝘆𝘐 maybe, the student who wants to solve the water problem in their community. I imagine that students have to research a lot of information about that water problem. He has to touch like geography, maybe biology also, and all these areas, and connect with other people who actually talk about this problem, so they learn from them, connect with these people. I don't see like a lot of these topics like physics, mathematics in the classroom of Rehan School. Is it possible to bring this also there?
Yeah, we don't really have a lot of like traditional subjects in our campus, in our school, but like for example, if I have chose like BusinessWali, so there are so many things that goes in the business, like accountancy. You have to have, like, you need a basic knowledge of business, what actually business is, and like the startup programs and all. There's mathematics at the same time, stats and all that. So when I get into this, when I start learning about business, of course these subjects comes up. And while we watch like the TEDx talk, we usually watch the TEDx talk. Like if I'm business wise, I usually watch the TEDx talk of the businessmen or like the businesswomen who had like they are sharing their experiences when they were doing a business or entrepreneurship or like that. So we do learn that. But at present, I don't think so. There's any probability really soon to bring up these subjects, because students are just learning them through videos and YouTube and that kind of stuff. So they might don't need this subjects.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Fabha. Would you like to add something which we didn't talk about? Anything?
I think so. We pretty much covered the basic things about Rehan School, like the environment, like the admission process, and for the students, and for also for the teachers. So, if you have any other questions, please go ahead.
Maybe what is your definition of success? This question is a lot in interviews.
It's actually a really hard question to answer, because success is like so many things. When you just listen the word success, so many things goes through your head. Like you might think of a mansion or a car or a business or something like that. But for me personally, success for me just means having no regrets. I personally think that even if you have achieved everything, but if you still have regrets, um, those accomplishments will not feel anything. So I just don't want to have regrets in my life. And for me, success is just like making my parents proud, and just I just have a happy life and having no regrets.
That's one of the best definitions of success I have ever heard. Thank you. Really beautiful. Thank you for being here, and thank you, Fabha BusinessWali, for sharing your experience. Today we touched on learning in the age of AI, how to use tools and without losing your own thinking, how to stay balanced with screens, and how to keep ethics and responsibility in the center. So that combination of skills and habits and values, it's what makes learning sustainable, I think. We appreciate your time and attention, Fabha. Thank you very much for being my guest today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's just an honor for me to be on your show, and your questions really made me go through my journey. So thank you so much.
Yeah, that happens, right? During interviews, when we are talking about ourselves, we just can see maybe from different point of view. Yeah, and clarify a lot of things for ourselves as well. So I'm looking forward for your interview with me as well. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.